Hello, guys. Welcome to my live. How do you like my PJs? I don't know why it always looks so blurry, but I feel like, as every meme on Instagram shows, the time between Christmas and New Year's is it's just like this, you know? Give me 1 second. I don't know if you can hear him, but I have a special guest today. What are you doing, Ollie? Ollie, how do you feel? This is my friend's dog, Alex. His name's Ollie. Okay, but we can get started, guys. Have my coffee in hand. All right. Okay, guys, so I wanted to keep sharing some of my skincare must-haves. I'll just let you guys also see Ollie. Sharing some of my skincare favorites from my recent Verishop haul. I have a complete, if you've been here before, I don't know why it's so blurry. It freaks me out how blurry it is. Can you see me? Okay. If you've been on one of my lives before, you know that I'm a huge fan of the brand Indie Lee. And I, in the recent months, have completely switched over to all to clean beauty, and that's thanks to Verishop. Let me start with. I'll start that over again. So, if you have been here before, you know that in the last few months, I've completely switched over to clean beauty in my routine. Here's the guest right now. You know that I switched over to clean beauty a few months ago, and my entire routine is actually almost maybe like a couple serums I have, but everything else is actually Indie Lee, which is, I wish I was getting paid to say this, but I'm like such a big supporter of the brand now, and I feel like I'm always posting about them just because I'm excited to have a brand that I stand behind, and I like their values. They're animal cruelty free, they're sulfate paraben free, like all those not even be the right terms, but they're all of it, and you can actually see them on the labels. So the first product I wanted to shout out, this is a refill. I had an empty of this. It's their active oil-free moisturizer. Something that I don't know if you can tell, but I'm already like down to here because I use it morning and night. One thing about, and I've always pointed this out with Indie Lee, is their packaging is superior. I'm in the marketing industry, and I'm a photographer and videographer, and I'm such a big fan of packaging and design. And these bottles are so well made. It's like beautiful glass, and everything is like matte. It's just really, really nice. It says apply to freshly cleansed skin morning and evening. Use alone or layer over your favorite serum for enhanced environmental protection. It has a 6-month shelf life. I'm not mad at that because I'll blow through it before then. And yeah, I don't know. You can see all the little labels here. I've told this story before, and I'll tell it again, but even though I'm, support climate change and am all about helping the environment, I was nervous to switch to clean beauty for some reason. I think I was worried that, I'm like, what does like clean beauty really even mean? Like, I had acne growing up, so I actually need like real deal products and honestly like chemicals or something to help my skin. I gave Indie Lee a try and now I'm totally sold on it. And I'm really combination, but combination oily. And this has kept me very hydrated, especially in these winter months. So, it's like 30 degrees outside, and this has worked totally fine. So that has been amazing. I'll do a little test. So yeah, every product comes with a little cap. And sorry, it's a little dirty because I actually use it. And here is the consistency. The color on my phone is so off. I hope it's not on your end. But yeah, it actually does sort of have a fragrance. It's the same fragrance that all their products have. So I don't really know how to describe it. It's not. I'll actually just use some now. Match my other hand. It's not strong. It's just the scent of Indie Lee. Very natural. Maybe this is fragrance free, and I'm just not used to smelling non-fragrant like products with no fragrance, but it's nice. Yep. And something you notice about these products is they have these little symbols on top. I'm about to share another product from them. But see, this has a little O. I'm pretty sure that each symbol lines up like a product line. I'll have to check on that, but I've noticed that, and I have so many products from them. I should probably know this, but just something worth noting. But that brings me to my next product, which is, and you know what? I just wanted to make a note of this. I was going to share about the daily skin nutrition, but it's sold out, so I don't want to talk on something that's sold out right now. But major fan of this. I layer it underneath my moisturizer that I just showed you. But I'm not going to stay on that too long just because it is sold out. Okay, so up next is this guy, the Banished Solution. I think it's called Banished Solution, yep. And solution of anti-imperfections. So I'm trying to remember what it's called. I used to use a product similar to this if I have a breakout, something like that. I used to get it from like Urban Outfitters. I'm like forgetting the name. Oh, it's Mar something. Probably every single girl here knows what I'm talking about. It's in a pink bottle, sold at Urban. But that was super drying to me. As I said before, I'm combination oily. That's my skin type. Turning 30, so I'm dealing with all the things, is what I'm trying to say. And I wanted to give this a try because I've been getting, I think it's a combination of things, but I've been getting like cystic acne, hormonal acne, like on the lower part of my face. And obviously like that comes with that's from stress and things like that. But I just sort of saw this and I wanted to give it a try. I was just thinking if my boyfriend would hear me if I call for him. Okay, we'll skip it. I was really debating it there for a second. So what you do with this is I've probably used this 6 or 7 times, and it looks completely full. You get a Q-tip, and you dip it in, and then on the end of the Q-tip, and then you put it on the spot. I try and like keep it pretty close to the perimeter. I'm not trying to. Gavin? Let's see. Gavin? Never mind. Okay. and you keep it to the perimeter and you put a dot on it, and basically what it does is it dries it out. And yeah, let me see. So dip, don't shake. I literally just shook it, so don't listen to me. Place a cotton swab into, oh, okay. Obviously you don't shake it when it's open, that's what it's saying. Place a cotton swab into the sediment and dot onto affected areas for external use only. This has another 6-month shelf life. Totally fine with that. I think it's like my goal this year to really like use the products I have. I don't want to have them sit there for like a year. So, I'm sort of a fan of like what I do have, I want to use. I don't want to just have like tons of options and products. I want to like minimize my routine and minimize the things in my life and really get a use out of them. That's my goal for this coming time in my life, not even year, time in my life in general. So yeah, this is the Banished Solution. I've seen a lot of things online about how you can use like toothpaste and things like that, but sometimes it's nice to just have like a straight up solution for like wrinkles or blemishes and things like that. And that, sorry, I just heard something weird. And this has been really nice. So since I've been using this maybe like a week, for some acne that has been down here, acne here, I have a lot of like smaller bumps right now. I've used it on a couple of them and they pretty much like gone away. I'm very happy with the results, but I haven't used a product like this in a very, very long time. So it's sort of a new fun thing for me to have. It feels very bougie to have something like this, honestly. But yeah, so this was an empty, and then this is totally new. So we'll see how long it takes me to go through this. I'm guessing this would be like a full 6 months, maybe less. We'll see. I mean, I'm hoping for not that many blemishes, to be honest. So we'll see. Okay. The next item here is a really fun product. It's a little messy because it's been in, I don't know if you can tell, it's been in my drawer because I use it. Oh, here's Ollie, guys. Ollie, what you doing? There's Ollie, star of the show. So the Daily Peels exfoliant, gentle daily peel. So I have been a fan of chemical exfoliators for a few years, and what I mean by that is a physical exfoliator is something like a scrub that you use on your face and you scrub off. A chemical exfoliant is a solution or something like that that you put on, and it's either a glycolic or oh my god, I know this one was silly. Salicylic acid exfoliant. It's either or. And I've been a fan of that just because I feel like it gets a little bit deeper and it doesn't make these like micro tears on my skin. And for some reason, even though, for example, if you use a physical exfoliant, even though it gives you directions, why is it that we always like scrub really hard? I don't know. It's like we're just like, it's not in there enough. And I almost need a chemical exfoliant to be like, okay, it's doing its job, like hands off. So I picked up one of these guys, and I've gotten one of these for my dad as well, actually, because he's a big skincare person. And what you do, I'll read the directions, is optimize skin clarity and tone, wipe over dry, freshly cleansed skin, avoiding the eye and lip area. Use daily or 2 to 3 times a week for sensitive skin. So my skin is pretty tough. I can use this every single day. I have combo oily skin, as I said before. So what that really means is I'm very dry. I think oily skin just needs more and more moisture. Um, and so I have about half left, if you can tell. I don't know. It looks so bright on my screen. I hope you can see, but I have about half left. Should I sacrifice one of these for you? I don't really. Okay, they're just like precious. Okay, here we go. So they're little cotton rounds. Very, very. Oh my god, I picked two. Yikes! I don't know if I should put it back. Okay. Just okay. And when you open it up, there's no liquid inside. They're pre-moistured, but they're very, very thin. And I honestly should be doing this to my hands. Like, I need to take better care of my hands and my neck. Okay, I can't do my neck though because I have sunscreen on it. But lovely. I was actually on this subject when you use this. So I basically washed my face. I've done like an oil balm to get the makeup off my face. I've washed my face, and then here we go, and that's it. My hands are actually a little dirty, so it was scary. Is you wash your face, let it dry, then use a toner, and then I would wipe this. And something that my friend taught me, who's really big into Korean skincare, she's from Korea and is just like sort of a skincare guru type. She was telling me that the difference in Korea is that Korean girls, they actually don't have this 10-step skincare routine like they like to advertise. What they actually do is they actually wait and let the product sit and dry on their face, and then they apply the next layer. If you're like me, sometimes I will apply a product and then, for whatever reason, immediately layer the next thing. Like I'm mixing all these chemicals and molecules and all these things, and it's almost like overwhelming to my face. So something I've been trying to do lately, like even right now, I want to put moisturizer on. Is now it's almost dry to the touch. All right, this one's dry now. But yeah, that's just something interesting, and I've been trying to make more of an effort to be wary of that, because I'm like, yeah, I really don't wait for products to dry before I layer the next one. So something to think about. If I were using, actually, I wouldn't be using. I was gonna say, if I were using all three of these at once, I would not use a chemical exfoliant with a product like this where I dry out my skin. I think my skin would get, overwhelmed and angry, honestly, and I'd probably do one or the other. If the order that I would use this is a balm, a double cleanse, toner, exfoliator, and then a very rich moisturizing moisturizer. If I were using this, actually pretty similar routine, I would do a balm, double cleanse, toner, the Banished Solution, I'm just trying to think what I would do, and then the moisturizer. If I were not using these products, those are on special days, I guess. I would use the balm, the double cleanse, the toner, a serum, gua sha, red light therapy, and then the moisturizer. So that brings me to my next one. I have talked about this so many times on this app, you guys. I feel like I should be sponsored by them. Putting that out into the universe for myself. This wand, I use this all the time. Many, okay, maybe 10 times a week, like sometimes morning and night if I'm staying inside, and I of course put sunscreen on after. I'm such a huge fan of this. I've given these as presents. Um, I love this thing. Last time I talked about it, it wasn't totally charged, so this time I charged it. Um, it is a USB plug. Hold on. Let me just hide this for a second. It's a USB plug to charge it. Does not take a lot of time at all. Oh, I just turned it on. I've never timed it, but less than an hour, I'd say. I charge it maybe once a week because I use it that much. But I love this thing. I swear it does something to you. If you are someone who suddenly starts doing the sauna for the first time, I've gone through phases of using the sauna. You can see like a difference in your skin. It's like supple and you're glowing. I feel like this gives a similar effect. So this is red light therapy, and it also is a little bit warm when you use it, which, when you do red light therapy at a dermatologist or something, um, you'll notice that the light is also warm. This thing is so good. So to turn on, you go sideways. Um, I'm not sure on the proper way to turn it on, but a touch turns it on. I could use it right now because I have serums a little. Actually, I'll do it on my hands for you. This thing is, I love this thing deeply. Um, I've taken, so I've taken a before and after of my face since using it, and it just looks like more glowy, um, like healthier, like supple. I don't know how to describe it, but see, now it's getting a little bit warm, not hot, totally. You could put this on anyone's skin right now. It's barely warm, is what I'm saying. I'm going a little bit fast, but it provides red light therapy. This, in combination with the Banished Solution, oh, it's so nice. It just feels warm. It just feels like a treat to myself. I don't know how to describe it. I'll do it to my other hand. It just feels like a treat for yourself because it's such a, it feels like such a lavish step in my routine to have like a red light therapy wand. But see if it doesn't turn on. And it's just divine, to be honest. I should be doing this to my hands, honestly, more often. I just started doing it to my neck because I'm starting to get neck wrinkles and all of that. But after I use this, when I do use this, I make sure to really put on a good layer of sunscreen, even though I put it on every single day, no matter what. I just make sure I have a good layer of sunscreen on after this. But this thing is just, I really recommend this, you guys. Like, I've seen people on Verishop have this, and I just zone out doing this. I've seen people on Verishop have this and post about it. And sometimes personally, when I see people post things on here, I'm like, do they really like that, or is it just cute? Um, you guys, I've posted about it. Personally, I post about what I really, really like. Sometimes I don't even post the things I get in Verishop on my feed. This is it, you guys. When someone's telling you to buy this, and they're posting about it, they genuinely like this. This has been amazing, guys. As someone who's turning 30, I've said this before, but I'll say it again. I just want to treat my skin better. I just want it to be better to my skin, um, and really treat it right as I move into my 30s. And this just feels like something that's a step in the right direction for me. Um, yeah. See, if you can tell, I could just zone out doing this. It's like, I think with the warming aspect, it's so calming. As you can tell, let me show. Has a little buzz. It's nice. And then just to close it, turn it sideways and it'll turn off. When I do use this, I keep a like bottle of alcohol in my bathroom that I clean off my gua sha with. And I'll usually spray a little and then just run it through here and wipe it off just to keep it clean, and so I'm not transferring any bacteria back into my skin, and doing pretty much the exact opposite of what I've been trying to do. So yeah, huge fan of that. See, after using that, the next thing I just put another more moisturizer on, but afterwards I'll make sure to go put a really good layer of sunscreen on my hands, especially since I was actually hoping to get my nails done today, so I need to like protect them over extra. So yeah, I wish it was one of those products that was like immediately, but I'm actually don't even care about the instant gratification. I'm here for a while. Let's see what these babies look like after like 6 months of trying this. Maybe I won't need laser on my hands moving down the road, um, but either way, love this. Little coffee break for 1 second, guys. Okay, last thing I wanted to know about. Oh, look at this guy. He's so cute. Last thing I wanted to note about this is I recommend doing this if you have sensitive skin. I recommend only doing this every other day or at night. I don't. My skin can really like take it. So that's fine for me, but I do not recommend doing this a lot if you have sensitive skin. Another thing I wanted to mention is I just started doing laser hair on my upper lip, my bikini, and then my underarms. So I can only do this for the first week and a half. So it's in 4-week stints. I can only do this like right here. I can't do it for 2 full weeks before it. So just keep in mind, if you are going to have, see, it's just ready to go for me. If you do have a procedure or like a facial or a treatment coming up, especially some kind of like exfoliating experience, not experience, like treatment, make sure you do not use this for 2 weeks beforehand. It has a warning label, I'm pretty sure, in the directions, but just consult with whoever is giving you the treatment and ask. It's not worth damaging your skin. You can go overboard with this, and none of us want that. So be careful of that. I forgot about that actually, and um, the I'm gonna go clean this properly after I just wipe this because I just don't want it to stay dirty. But the nurse practitioner who administered the laser hair called me and actually reminded me of that rule. So I was like, thank goodness I remember that, or else I'd be in a lot of trouble. So yeah, you guys, that's it for my haul this week. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I was happy to share these 4 products. I wish I could share the skin nutrition as well from Indie Lee, but I don't want to share something that's out of stock. What's the point? If it comes back in stock, I will absolutely share about it, but no one can even get it right now. But these are the 4 products: the Indie Lee Daily Peel, the Indie Lee Banished Solution, and the Indie Lee Oil-Free Moisturizer, and then the Solar Wave Red Light Therapy Wand. If I were to recommend anything out of these four, if you're just getting into clean beauty, absolutely recommend the moisturizer, because it's just a good solid moisturizer that you can depend on. If you are acne prone, have a lot of texture, I'd recommend the Daily Peel. If you're sort of, balling on a budget, I do the Banished Solution. Let's get rid of it. Change your diet. I don't know. Don't listen to my advice. That's just my opinion. And if you're ready to take the next step in your skincare, absolutely the Solar Wand. This thing is everything, guys. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will talk to you guys another time. Bye, guys. Have an amazing day and Happy New Year.